when I was growing up in Southwest Virginia in the coal fields. There wasn't any art. There was a strange woman who lived there who made art but didn't make it look real. Therefore, people criticized her. It's not real, it's ugly, it's Lois Tracy. And I always wondered about that woman because she did these abstract things, and I always wanted to see where she lived. So we'd drive back up into this little hollow. She lived right at the back end. And there was an influence there that I didn't know about till years later. And I ran across the books that she had written, and she was part of the abstract expressionism movement back in probably the 40s and 50s, because she lived to be 106 years old. So that experience somehow indirectly affected me in art making, because now that's what I like. I like abstract art. I never liked realism, but I understood Lois Tracy more in retrospect after, being exposed to art. What inspires me? Everything. I like to look at pictures, catalogs, and that would keep me occupied for hours. Newspapers. I like to look at pictures. I always have liked to look at pictures, no matter where they are. Like pop art, I'm not so much sure that Andy Warhol would be an influence. I think personally, I'm not sure he would be, but his work, his use of the visual image, I think affected me. And then Shirley Levine probably influenced me because of appropriation. Rauschenberg, I think, is another influence because of his use of materials, also his use of transfers. He did a lot of image transfers. I think I'm influenced by that indirectly, but not directly, because I don't think my work looks like Robert Rauschenberg's, but his use of the visual image and the way he has utilized it through some transfer medium, and also silkscreen. But my first major artist in fibers was Magdalena. She was the first artist that really got to me in the way I felt about how she did weave-ins. I have a really good supply of things that I can use and pull from whenever I need to use them. Basically, my techniques at this point would be the image transfer and hand stitching and collage and patchwork. I think each person who sees artwork will bring their own experiences into it, their own background in art, whatever that is. Like this dress right here. I drew those lines in here. It's not that I'm copying that pattern, so I am adding myself to these. So it's not like I'm taking the pattern and duplicating it exactly like it is.